Cesaro left the WWE. Damn, the WWE 2K23 roster is gonna be really small. Like, even right now, they're hiding released superstars. Like, dude, I can see John Morrison. That's my boy! I can smell these abs from a mile away. 2K are editing videos where they accidentally showed people like Keith Lee. They're hiding every superstar that's in WWE 2K22 but got released. Everyone except for Nia Jax. 2K might get in trouble with the WWE, but it was worth it. And honestly, that's a very good advice from Triple H. It seems like everyone at this point is getting either released or leaving the WWE, including Cesaro. And at first it was exciting to see who's going to AEW and seeing the AEW roster grow. But at this point, I don't want to see 5 superstars left in the WWE. I might as well reveal the WWE 2K23 roster right now. It's very unique. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns the Shield. Roman Reigns. Leaky. Roman Reigns. Daddy Roman. And it gets even better. If you pre-order WWE 2K23 right now, you're getting Roman Reigns 1.2. My favorite version of Roman Reigns, personally. We'll also talk about Buddy Matthews joining AEW and Jeff Hardy possibly joining as well.
Good morning, everybody.
This one applies to you.
I'm getting hungry.
Breakfast with Brock Lesnar. Medium well, baked potato, steamed broccoli.
Why would you play games with me?
I lost my investment.
The ultimate farmer. Drew McIntyre.
I'm 100% in.
And I've lost my savings.
Farming is gambling.
Oh boy.
I can go out and spend 10 hours in my tractor.
Why would I watch the show?
What's up, my Coco Jumbo enthusiasts? Let me know, how are you guys doing today? Are you taking care of your schmeckles? You know, all the important stuff. So, Cesaro is no longer with the WWE. He didn't get released, he didn't get fired, he just didn't resign with the WWE. And how can you blame the guy? The last time he resigned, he got a huge push, but once he lost to Roman Reigns, it seemed like he doesn't even exist anymore. It seems like Cesaro learned from his lesson. You know, I might get a push for a couple of months, but then it's gonna be the same story all over again. Fightful reports that many people in the WWE are disappointed. One reason why WWE didn't push Cesaro is because they didn't know whether he's going to re-sign with the WWE or not. WWE offered him a new contract, but it was rejected. Some sources said Cesaro wasn't happy with his booking, but the door is still open for him to resign with the WWE. That's my boy! Obviously, he wasn't happy with his booking, and this doesn't make any sense, man. Like, in WWE's mind, well, we can't push him if we don't know if we keep him. Wouldn't it make sense to push Cesaro, make him happy to be in the WWE? This way he decides to stay in the WWE. We're gonna do nothing with the guy and see how he reacts. If the guy is not getting pushed, hell, not even being booked, obviously he's not gonna wanna stay in the WWE when there's a big alternative. Cesaro was also very disappointed that he wasn't in the Royal Rumble match. He told Sports Illustrated, "Yes, I was disappointed. A lot of people would have liked to see me in the Rumble, and a lot of people would like to see me win. That would have put me on the next path of my journey. I saw Big E say in an interview he would like to see me win, and that was very nice. I appreciate the support of my colleagues, but unfortunately, that didn't happen." It's very understandable why Cesaro doesn't want to be in the WWE anymore. He has the support of the fans, he has the support of the roster, he doesn't have the support of Vince McMahon. You can tell Cesaro is not necessarily a type of WWE champion that, you know, Vince McMahon wants, but he contributed so much to the company that, you know, it's kind of a shame he never got that chance. But it seems like WWE didn't even trust him enough to give him the Intercontinental Championship. It's also been said that AEW didn't reach out to Cesaro yet, which is kind of weird because he seems like one of the guys that Tony Khan would really love to have on his roster, but I'm sure it's gonna happen at one point. And you know, like I've said, it was fun. At first, it was fun seeing all these superstars leaving the WWE, getting opportunities on AEW, but we're at this point where AEW has such a big roster with such great talent that they can't even book everyone at the same time, which leads to many unimportant repetitive tag team matches, multi-man matches that actually made me not watch AEW. They can't push everyone at the same time, and they're in a position where the roster is so good Everyone deserves that opportunity. And you know, I hate seeing WWE like this. I want to see a healthy WWE roster. And obviously all the WWE 2K stuff is just a joke. I'm trying to be funny. But it does suck. Obviously it sucks. You know, we're gonna have a better general manager mode probably in WWE 2K23. And the roster is really bad. But I'm sure Cesaro is going to absolutely smash it. I'm sure every wrestling promotion wants Cesaro because he could be very beneficial to anyone really. And it's a shame WWE didn't see that. My man knocked on that door so much that once they finally met, it wasn't even a WWE show aired in the building. And I think it's great. I've always been a huge fan of Murphy. You know, I forget WWE TV matches, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, in a week. Because let's be honest, for the most part, all of the stuff is really forgettable, unimportant, and nobody really gives a shit. You know, mostly when it comes to WWE, it's all about the pay-per-view matches. But I still remember all the Murphy matches on SmackDown. Match against Daniel Bryan, against Ali, against Roman Reigns, against Seth Rollins. It's really unfair because whenever this guy was on television, he tried to steal the show. And he absolutely proved he deserves to be in the top spot. And he still couldn't prove to the WWE that he's a very valuable player. Like, I looked at this guy and I thought, this could be our next face of the WWE. He's that damn good. So I think it's a great signing for AEW. And in general, you know, I stopped watching AEW mostly because I just don't have time to watch all the wrestling. I watch Raw and SmackDown for content. I'm gonna be completely honest, I watch Raw and SmackDown to make a review. It's the biggest wrestling shows and it's good for YouTube. AEW, one of the reasons, again, I just don't have time. Another reason, way too many multi-man tag team matches. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. It's really repetitive and for me, AEW is best at promo work because it seems like they do have that freedom and everything looks a lot more real compared to the WWE. But I did watch a few highlights on Twitter and YouTube and this seemed like a very good AEW show. Like, that was some quality stuff with Jericho, who by the way lost a lot of weight. My man is jacked. Also, we saw a babyface promo from MJF which seemed real. Like, we did see some quality stuff in AEW and hopefully that's gonna be the case in the coming weeks because I really want to watch again. You know, I'm not sure about the matches. I really got sick of opening a match with a tag team match, closing the match with a tag team match, a 10-man tag team match in the middle. Like, people complain about this shit when it comes to Raw, you know, a 6-man tag team match, but that's the same thing with AEW. But the promo work is absolutely unbelievable. And again, Buddy Murphy being in AEW, being with Aleister Black, I like that. Jeff Hardy might join AEW. In an interview with Jared Myers, he said, "I'm going to AEW. I'm so excited. Until this morning, I didn't really know. I'm so nervous and excited." Which basically confirms that Jeff Hardy is in talks with Tony Khan and he's going to join AEW. I mean, he literally said, "I'm so excited. Until this morning, I didn't really know. I'm so nervous and excited." Saying "until this morning" means it's confirmed, right? Well, not necessarily. On Twitter, he said, "Nothing is official. I've simply set a goal for myself and I will achieve it. Eventually, the main thing is, don't get excited." Yeah, so this is pretty confusing. Maybe they just don't want to spoil the surprise, which they already did. And it really depends on the situation of Jeff Hardy. Was he really intoxicated, you know, when he got released by the WWE? Or, like he claims, I believe, no. It's a really weird situation. And obviously that would be a great signing for AEW. I guess AEW would bring back the Hardy Boys to elevate the tag team division, which does make sense. But again, the roster is so big right now. And I'm not one of these guys who says, how can AEW sign all the WWE guys? It does make sense. Obviously it does. It's like, oh, he's a WWE guy. He can't work anywhere. There's nothing weird about it. It's like, I don't know, LeBron James leaving Cavaliers, joining Miami Heat, Lakers. They're switching sides, companies, brands. As a businessman, of course you're going to sign popular dudes to boost your ratings. Whatever, I talked about this a lot. the wrestling fans are so done with this shit, man. And I'm not some AEW simp, you know, I don't care. I'm just saying it does make sense. And also, why are you mad that these superstars who got released by the WWE are getting a job? Why are you angry about it? But yeah, man, wrestling world is crazy right now. Cesaro left WWE, Buddy joined AEW, Jeff Hardy might join AEW, Cody might join WWE. It is wild, and it's gonna be really, really interesting. So thank you for watching the video, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.